Hey you guys, now we're gonna hop straight into the video. I'm gonna start off by doing my eyebrows, and I'm going to be using the color Spike from MAC. Right now I'm just like following my natural eyebrow shape. I do have natural thick eyebrows, but it's not so full, so I focus on just kind of shading in those, those spaces. Now going in with my Born This Way concealer in the color Maple, I'm just going to shape out my eyebrows. So basically what I'm doing is just cleaning up the eyebrows, making sure that my arch is defined and it's no wiggly lines and everything like that. So this is where you want to really take your time and get those eyebrows to perfection. Your eyebrows is never going to look the exact same. They always say like your eyebrows are not sisters, they're like cousins. So try your best to get it to look alike, but just keep your, don't get your hopes up. But yeah, I'm also gonna drag that concealer down to my eyelids because I want to prime my eyes and get it prepped and ready for my eyeshadows. Now we're going to use our setting powder, and I'm using Too Faced Peach Perfect, and we're going to just lightly set those eyes. Now I'm going to be using my Jovias palette, two Jovias palette. This one right here is the Warrior 2 palette, and I'm going to take Mino, and I forgot the other color, but I would definitely list it in the description box below. But I am taking that dark color, which is the first color I placed my finger on, and I am just going to define my crease. I am going to try my hardest to make sure that this color is super bold. I am patting and sweeping at the same time. When I pat on, it helps build the color. Right now, I am going in with that lighter brown shade just to soften that darker brown out, because I don't want it to just look like it's placed there. So I'm going in with this brown to soften it out. I'm going too fast, y'all. But I went back to my other Juvia's Place palette, which was the Trible palette. And I took that orangey shimmery color, which I thought was super cute. And I said, you know what? I am not going to do a cut crease. I'm going to just pack this color onto that open space that I have. And I actually liked it a lot, but it was too plain for me. So I was feeling it, but I was like, no, I don't really like it. So that this is where the eyeliner came in. So I was planning on doing a regular wing, and then I just started to extend the wing and just trace my cut crease and started to get all artsy with the eyes. Keep in mind, if you want to just do a regular wing, feel free to do so. It's just that sometimes I be getting so extra, I be getting so extra when it comes to my eyes and stuff like that. So I just kind of, let my artsy ways take a hold of me. Now I wasn't satisfied with the eyes, so I took my duo lash glue and I was like, maybe these rhinestones would bring out the eyes. My plan was to do like the whole wing with the rhinestones, but I didn't have any more brown, so I had to settle for the silver regular colorful. It's not colorful, but it's just like, it had a hint. On to lashes, I'm using Berry Jane Collection lashes in the style So Brooklyn, and I am going to be using Nars and Este Lauder for the foundation today. And my Nars is in the color New Caledonia, and the Este Lauder is in the shade 6 and 2. I'm so sorry, y'all, if I'm going too fast, but basically I'm just mixing the two together to make sure that I get the perfect shade for my spring color, because spring is almost here, y'all. So summer is just right around the corner. But yeah, I just mix those two together to just get that perfect shade. Now I'm moving on to my highlight areas, and I'm going to be using my Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the color Maple, and I'm going to place that underneath my eyes, forehead, nose, upper lip, and chin. For my lighter concealer, I'm going to be using my Pretty Vulgar concealer. You guys know I love this concealer so much. We're going to make sure that dries a little bit before we start to blend that out. And this is the key, you guys. The key to getting that full coverage under eye and also keep that brightness going on. Blend out with a brush, okay? A brush help you control over blending. You see how it looks so harsh? We're gonna stop blending right there, and we're gonna go with our beauty blender and just blend out the edges, okay? Not inside, just the edges. Then we're gonna take our setting powder and set underneath the eyes so that it won't crease. While we're gonna let that sit while we blend out the rest of the face. Now I'm going in with my True Complexion contour palette, and this is another way you can have a flawless face. I've been doing this method for quite a while, and I absolutely loved it. We are not going to put no cream contour, guys. We're going to stick to just using that powder contour. It's going to give you that airbrush look where it doesn't look like you have too much makeup on, but you still have that full coverage that you want, okay? So no cream contour, powder contour, okay? Now I'm taking my Sephora Micro Smooth in the color 60, and I'm swooping away that translucent powder that I got sitting underneath my eyes. This is also a key as well. You want to make sure you have a setting powder to sweep off the translucent powder. And I like Sephora Micro Smooth because it keeps the face smooth and it gives it a nice, soft, flat base. Using my Wet n Wild 3-in-1 primer, I'm going to spray that all over the face, you guys. Get that hydration back in. I'm going to be applying that brown shade that I applied first on my eyelids underneath the eyes, because you already know, whatever I apply to the top, I have to apply to the bottom. Now I'm using my Berry Jane's Collection lip liner pen in the color Tuscan Brown. This is the most creamiest pencil I have ever had. I'm using my favorite lip gloss from Berry Jane's Collection as well, and this is in the color Godly. This is the final look, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If so, let's not forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to your channel. Hope I gave you guys some tips. Bye.